if you don't kill them, you still, like, they'll probably die of some disease. They'll get an infection.
Like tetanus.
Tetanus, yeah, exactly.
Did you get your shots, bro? Is that what you're going to ask them now?
Yes. You better have one slice and you'll die eventually a couple of weeks later. Okay, well, into the knife roll, not the pistol, the pistol round here, and Device is going to take down Freeze. I got so excited talking about rusty knives that I almost forgot about the game. Device will take down a second kill through the smoke, absurdly through the hot window, right onto MSL's face. That was definitely a disgusting shot, and now it is down to a 3-on-5 here. Carrigan charging in as Celine is going to fall next in line. Hunden also taking down Carrigan. 3 bullets left, and he gets the triple kill. Very smooth play here from the new captain of the team.
And I'm kind of just hands face onto desk sort of thing, like that entire time. What are you gonna do if you're unu.AiN? If Device and picks off 2 of your guys and makes it look easy, like he just sat Freeze down in the yard. Nothing that Freeze could do. Freeze was trying to dance. Freeze was trying to keep up, but Device just calmly clicked him away, and then he gets a second frag, and from there on out, it's just unu.AiN. They know they're 2 guys down, pistol round versus Team Dignitas. Dignitas are just too much to handle right now.
Yeah, that is a bit of a powerful statement to start off with, though. Our MSN is looking, or SMN is looking for the kill out here, and that's going to be it. Yeah, a bit of a tongue twister. Carrigan inside the A-bomb site. Losing one guy is not necessarily the end of the world, especially when Sipnix and Cajun are getting some good return kills here. Hunden going down. Carrigan going to take down MSL. So, one opening kill wasn't enough.
Okay, I finished my tasty beverage. This is just Freeze now, 1v3. You're right, I mean, it's still not... It's not over yet, far from it, but Freeze has got some work ahead of him. He needs to find Cajun. If he can get Cajun down, Cajun will be the easiest target, but Cajun is playing very carefully at this point. He does not want to give anything away. Only 30 seconds left, and you see, that's the kind of thing that can happen. Sipnix doesn't look to his left, he doesn't check CT, and Freeze gets a free kill.
But if Freeze wants to get up, if he goes to a B-bomb site, Cajun is in a pretty good position here to deal with it.
Yeah, Freeze is, what is this? He's walked the entire way. He's got 10 seconds left. He literally has no time.
He's hoping that no one's here. He's crossing his fingers as he sits down with the bomb, thinking, please, nobody open the door. And Cajun's like, yeah, I'm right here. Surprise. It's a shame that Johnny isn't playing, otherwise we could have made like a The Shining joke, but not gonna happen. Third round coming up, and no bomb plant happening yet for unu.AiN, which is a shame. That means they have to eco one more time.
Yeah, that's right. That was still a costly round for Team Dignitas, though. So good eco round there from unu.AiN, doing some economic damage to Dignitas, being sure to slow them down. Device going for a P250 this round makes me think AWP in the next. So already we may have a little bit of insight, into what they've got in store for us next.
Oh, look at that Carrigan. They lined up perfectly for him. All 3 of them. And that's going to be it. AWP picked up on Device, and we were having this discussion beforehand. Is he going to go ramp or courtyard? Those were our 2 guesses, which is pretty much an obvious guess. Ramp through this angle, courtyard through, well, this angle, which is like a much, much wider one, obviously.
Or does he go full JW and take it into hut?
Oh,
please,
wow.
Device, do it. Oh, no, he's going to Sky. Okay.
Fair enough, fair enough. He's going to stay out here. Freeze is actually down. Oh, Device could have just taken an extra second. Freeze was essentially falling asleep looking into the garage, so that was actually a free kill missed there. And Device doesn't want to repeat it, and I don't really blame him. You feel really very unconfident not when you miss that shot, you don't want to repeat immediately.
That was really smart. That was some great self-control there from Device. Because I can tell you, like, most people would probably have repeaked that. Would have probably just gone, like, oh, I can get him. But Device, you saw that hesitation. He was like, nope, just going to flash and run away. Not give him the chance to get an opening frag. That was really nicely done. And now, he doesn't get the reactions down in time to pick Freeze off. Freeze gets the drop on him. So, same result in the end.
Scary situation for Dignitas. I mean, if you lose a round because one of your guys missed a shot like that, you're going to be really annoyed. And over at Ramp Room, Cajun and Sipnix, they almost ran into the whole of the unu.AiN squad, so they do fall back. Sipnix in a very bad angle on top of the box. I think they thought it was going to be somewhere else. I think they thought they had a better read on the situation, and they turned out to be dead wrong. Now, maybe the one saving grace is to pre inside of Toxic here, and Carrigan on the other side. Could be a decent setup, in fact.
Peekaboo. 3-on-3, and Cajun's picked up one as well. Selena's gone. They had an HE. Blow the door off its hinges, and Hunden will hunt Dupree down, but that opened it up for Kerrigan. There's only 8 seconds left. It's all down to Hunden. He's got 6 seconds to get this bomb plant.
He's going to be successful in that. Now he's in the back line here. He's got the health for it. He's got the M for the AK as well. Looking for the kill on Kerrigan, who's got plenty of health here, and he's going to end up winning the round. Kerrigan there, running all the way back to pick up the AWP with the kit. He can afford to do that. And that should have been an unu.AiN round, without a doubt. But this crossfire down here, one guy behind the side entrance and one guy in Toxic, and that's all it took for them to win the round. That was pretty well thought out from Dignitas.
Yeah, that was also just kind of lucky timing there for Dupree, because he didn't hesitate. He didn't waste a second. Had he hesitated even a half second, they would have heard that door closing on Toxic, and they would have just blown the doors off the hit. Like, they would have blown the doors open and just checked Toxic to be sure. So that's a bit of a mistake on unu.AiN's part, not checking. But at the same time, Dupree did exactly what he had to do. He stopped that bomb plant, and he gave his team an opportunity.
Now there's an auto sniper in play, as well as the AWP here, and unu.AiN have actually lost their AWP. Freezes with an AK instead. Not necessarily too bad, but a bit of a shame that they can't combat the long-range scope rifle so easily. Might make them want to push inside, in fact, now that they don't have the AWP. Just go for a timed A push and see if you can get that one opening frag.
I'm wondering if Kerrigan is going to decide to push in at all. He's just holding. They've got smokes blocking off Hut right now, so Kerrigan isn't actually going to decide to push in. He's holding a bit of a JW position.
Look at Hunden, though. He's gonna grenade his way in through these ceiling windows, and I think they are going to go for the A bomb site. So the big question is Kerrigan or Dupree? Either one of them going to be flashed from that? That's the big question. Dupree could be a target. If he gets flashed, they might make it out of Squeak alive. Flash goes in. It. A lot of flashbangs, but look at this. They're actually rotating down towards ramp, and they're going to run into Sipnix. They take him down. Next in line, Cajun B, holding from hell. He takes the one and tries to fall back. So a bit of an attempted fake from unu.AiN, and it almost works, but now Dupree's in a great position here.
To miss the shot. Oh! He gets that one, but that was too close, and he missed the opportunity. Now the bomb gets planted. Device is there to save the day, and they catch SMF lurking. Device, can he get the point blank? Oh man, he's going for the CZ. Or are you joking? What?
Oh, that was SMF.
Way too scary.
He was about to get a quad kill there. That was 3 kills on the round. The 4th one would have made Device, and unfortunately it doesn't go home. So even though we're so close all the time, we're down to 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s, and then Dignitas just managed to make it through. It cost them so much, but they keep winning.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate there for Sipnix as well. A bit underwhelming, really. I was expecting him to do much more with the Scar 20 in that position, because you've just got that long line. If they start peeking at you, it's not field day, but it certainly is good for you with that Scar 20. But he only gets the one, doesn't even tag up the second man. I don't know. Sipnix needs to do more.
A little bit more, and MSL wanted to do more as well for his team. Picks up the opening frag, but the rest of the team's a little bit slow behind. They take down Kerrigan finally. Cajun up on the rafters. It's going to be dropped as well. Device coming through the smoke. Sipnix hiding in the vents. And Device wants to go on the back way in through Hut. Again, he's going to run into Freeze, and we'll get that one kill. Still no bomb plant happening. Sipnix is out. He burns Hunden and kills MSL, and not even a bomb plant happening. Dignitas, how did they win that round, Semmler? I don't think they should have.
I don't even know, dude. I followed Device the whole time there, and that was ridiculous. He first went up. I don't even know, man. He went in through main, in through the smoke, thought that he was in defense, and then realized, wait, no, I'm by Squeak. Sees the guy go in defense, so then he just jumps in behind him, then goes back up, misses the timing to shoot them in the back, and goes right through into lobby. Like, Device was everywhere that round. So fast on his feet with the CZ. Yeah, that was just... We needed some Benny Hill music.
Yes. I think that might be appropriate for this that particular round. Grenade here. Gonna bounce back. That does such a lot of damage. That's a hugely successful grenade. And the blind shot through the smoke from Device is not at all worse either. And Dupree falling back a little bit, but he could come out and help Device. Actually, Cajun's going to be the guy to do that. Device waiting at this edge of the smoke to take down Asilian, who tried to sneak past, and now it's Freeze. He's about to walk right into certain death. It's all up to MSL and Hunden left.
I don't even know what to think anymore. Device has had 2 ridiculous rounds. Now Hunden and MSL, last 2 guys alive, and it looks like they're still in lobby, they're going to catch Kerrigan. That's a good start, but Sipnick's is still alive at ramp. If they decide to come out from radio, Flash there, doesn't get caught. Sipnick's still aware, and he's got help as well from Cajun. This should be just running into the blender right now.
Sipnick goes down in the corner. Next in line, Cajun B will be dropped. How do you do a 1-on-2 against 2 targets that have 100% health and you have 6 and it's only 30 seconds? I mean, I guess the answer is you don't, but that was a pretty tough task ahead of Hunden if you wanted to try it. And a couple of people in chat have been saying I should say Hunden's name in Danish instead of like the anglicized version of it, but I'm not going to do that because that's going to sound really weird.
How does it sound?
Instead of Hunden, it'd be Hunden. Which is
what?
Yeah, Hun. But I can't. You can't make that switch when you're speaking English and then all of a sudden saying something Danish. So I'm just not going to do that.
Wait, Hun?
Yeah, Hunden. I will. Let's not play this game at all.
Come on, man.
I'm so sorry, guys. It's gonna have to stay in English. Dupree in the back line here. I'm not sure how he's surviving. He had a grenade out when they came through, but he still managed to take him down at the end. Cillian with 2 great kills. Hunden going to take down Cajun B, and we're looking at a 3-on-2 finally potentially around for unu.AiN. Just need to get this bomb down and defend it and not die to Sipnick's or Device. And I'm going to call it. They have to win this round. This surely is their round.
This is it. This is their round to win. And there you go. Freeze picks off Sipnick's. Hunden is waiting. He's looking for Device, but Device is going to put up shot through and decide to back off, hold on to that AWP. These have been, I was going to get to it before we got sidetracked with Huten's name, but Device is pretty much the only man with $1,000, 2,000 on Sipnick's. They're broke, Team Dignitas. All of these rounds that they've won, granted they've picked up 7 rounds in a row, but it's been so costly for them to do that now that they lose 1 round, it's going to be eco territory for them. So unu.AiN, they actually have a big opportunity here to put some rounds on the board.
Yeah, that actually is really weird, isn't it? How are you winning 7 rounds in a row and then the first time you don't, you're ecoing? Though they will kind of force it up, probably because they saved the AWP. They thought, we're not going to let them get any more rounds here. We want to close this game fast. Potentially a risk. Well, slow round coming out from the terrorist side. They don't want to fight too much, but look at Device. Look how aggressive he is. He gets shot in the head. Running shot from Hunden, that's pretty big. But then Cajun B is going to take over the AWPing duty.
Yeah, and Hunden did go down there as well. So this is still a bit scary here for unu.AiN. They're down a man. They don't know what kind of gear they're facing. And they can't assume that it's going to be... they've been hearing a 5-7, so they have to assume that it's pistols. But still, Dupree! He gets 2! Why does he get the 2 shots?
I don't know. He stayed alive a little bit longer than he should have as well. Now it's a 2-on-3. Cajun taking a blind shot through, but I think Sipnick's is going to be the key man here. If he can take one guy down before they try and plant. Device is waiting downstairs as well. This could be really ugly for unu.AiN if they get the wrong timing. And bomb attempted once here. Flashbang goes in. Cajun wrapping around through Hut instead. They want to come in from 3 different angles. MSL shot in the face. Very low here. Device is going to go down eventually. Now it's all down to Cajun and Sipnick's.
Yeah, that was unfortunate timing there. Freeze managing to make it work. Now he's down into vents. This could get a little tricky here. Cajun and Sipnick's, though, closing in on that upper site. Do they know that Freeze is waiting here, however? Sipnick's holding from up high. And they light up for him. The flash works, but Sipnick's is there to save the day. Totally blind. Still gets the spray.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure how he ended up sitting up across the ladder here, but that actually looks very interesting. It is another clutch for Dignitas. This time it was 1 AWP and 4 pistols. And it's enough for them to make it work. That's going to be so disappointing for unu.AiN. At least they got the bomb plant, so they're going to force it up. Without that, they would have probably been forced to eco. And if they lose this next round, they could end up losing 14-1.
Now, this is a bit of an off-topic, Anders, but I have a question for you.
Yes.
What does Din Danska Overlord mean?
I'm not sure about the last word, but the first one is...
I think it's Overlord?
Oh, yeah, it could be, but it doesn't... I don't know. You're gonna have to paste it to me. That's the safe way to go about it. It's definitely your Danish something. So probably is your Danish Overlord. I'm gonna call it.
Perfect. I'm happy knowing this now.
This is gonna be a thing from now on. Am I gonna be forced to translate various Danish things on live on stream?
I'm gonna try and make it a thing. Every broadcast, I'll find a new word. Because right now it's cool. We got Hooten, and then we got Overlord. We just have to work on it.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, Device. Can't see anyone just yet. He's looking for that one shot through, and it's going to be on SMF. He tagged up Hunden behind him as well. That's a 2-for-1 shot. Almost a double kill. He takes down Unu with the next leg shot. They're still coming for him, but he's got Sipnix here to help him out a little bit. They take down Device as well. Great shot from MSL, who's almost getting stabbed in the back here. He's going to turn around and kill Carrigan anyway, but the bomb is lost. He's going to have to try and pick it up, and it won't even happen. 9-1, and unu.AiN going to have to save here.
I think that's the third time in 2 maps that we've seen Device land 2-for-1 shots like that. Where, hell, yeah. Where he gets one guy, but then he tags another guy down to 16, 17 HP. It's just making such a huge difference, because even if he doesn't get both kills, he's doing so much damage to the second guy that it's just going to hinder anything that unu.AiN have coming at them, because that guy has to play careful. Device is then going to be able to take a bit more of a shot at later on. It gets out of control so fast. So unu.AiN right now, worst case scenario, they win a round and then they're right back to pistols.
Yeah, can't really get any worse here. Device should have been going down there, but somehow he stays alive. I think it was Cajun being a superhero and trying to save his teammate there, and almost managed to make it work. SMF will go down as the last man standing, leaving us at 10-1. They will be able to buy here, but things are looking really bad.
It's looking pretty grim, yeah. Oh, this is their big, well, the big opportunity, basically. They have to step up right now, unu.AiN is basically what I'm trying to say, because if they do not get on the board right here, if they're back to pistols again in the next round, Dignitas are going to have all the rounds they need. I mean, 10-5, if unu.AiN can somehow magically turn the tide here and bring it back to 10-5, then we've got a real map. But if Dignitas get to 11-4, 12-3, life is looking pretty grim here for unu.AiN.
I look at the position from dupreeh. This is going to be... They smoked off. They are so focused on Device right now in the garage, and dupreeh is just going to pick up those 2 kills. That's a nice little mind game there from Dignitas. They've been struggling killing the Device, so when they finally smoke him off and try and deal with him that way, it's dupreeh up close. Though Cillian will get the kill on Device, and that actually kind of brings us back to a 3-on-3. So overall, great job from the Terror side right now.
They bring it back to a 3-on-3. Carrigan with a bit of the stylish play there. Jumping all over the place on the upper side. Did spot out MSL. They're working their way out through yard right now. Question is, Cajun... Well, not through yard. Pardon me, down into long. Cajun, I don't know if he knows that they're down through secret yet. A lot of this is going to be down to Sipnix. Can he hit the right timing? He sees that smoke come in. Both smokes. Great smokes from unu.AiN.
That's pretty much perfect, isn't it? Not sure how they can deal with that. Carrigan tries to jump down. It's going to be Sipnix finally opening up with the kill, but he gets taken down immediately afterwards. Now Hunden hiding in the backside, not going to make it work. MSL goes down. Great reaction from Carrigan. Really swift there. Cajun not even being put into play in that round. Dignitas will win it. unu.AiN, because of the bomb plant, they will be able to buy next round with the loss bonus and everything else. I'm pretty sure they'll force it up. I think they know as well as anybody that 1 round is definitely not enough on the terrorist side. You need an absolute minimum 3, preferably 4, and if you're feeling comfortable, you get 5.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're feeling comfortable, if you get 5 rounds, you're feeling really good. They even saved the AWP for Device. That was just really well done there by Dignitas. It was also a bit of a win, though, from unu.AiN, because at least they got the bomb plant. That means that they do have some nades to work with, and they've nearly got full AKs. So another good round here coming up for unu.AiN, and another good opportunity, rather, for the second round on the board. It's not just, Galil armor and, a couple of pistols. They actually have a shot at it.
Definitely a real shot at it. Device, though, outside, being annoying as ever. Jointly top fragging with the Carrigan, both at 13 and Cajun at 12, and so is dupreeh. Almost everyone on this Dignitas side is pretty evenly matched at the moment. They're trying to run into this A bomb site, but dupreeh again up on the rafters inside is going to pick up 1 and 2 before he finally goes down, leaving just the Hound. 1-on-3 here. He goes down to Cajun, and well, they probably will force it up this round. I'd be surprised if they don't.
Oh, they're running. Yeah, they have to. Basically, they have to. They don't have enough rounds to be able to go for pistols again. They have to get 3 rounds, unu.AiN. So there's no more saving, essentially. No matter what happens, they have to buy. They have to have a good shot at it. Or try to, at least. This is just... I want to see, like, a full-on upper rush at this point from unu.AiN. Is that what we're going to see here? It looks like it. Not slowing down. Straight out through the door. And dupreeh gets the first one, but it's a 1-for-1.
The Molotov to make sure no one can come through. The bomb's dropped inside, which is the worst possible scenario now. They have to commit to it. And it's going to be Device just peeking him with a quick AWP shot. SMF, he's got his hands full here. He's going to have to get 4 kills in a 1-on-4 to really make this work. There's the first one. I mean, he's definitely capable. He's a very strong player. But even this might be too much for him to handle.
He has no idea that there's a man waiting for him on top of that roof as well. Cajun in a great position. Doesn't even need it. Sipnix is going to get the flank on him. But Cajun was just going to completely catch him off guard if SMF decided to come out through Squeak Door. It's at 13-1 now. Dignitas. I can't believe that they've only lost 1 round. And that was halfway through. They're nearly going to split this in half perfectly here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's gonna look at that. 8th round is the only one that they lost this entire half. I'm wondering if I just jinxed them. If I did, well then, you know, it's gonna ruin the beautiful symmetry we're about to have here. But
if they could make a horizontal one, it'd be a Swedish flag, in fact. So they've got something going for them here on the Dignitas side. Fans
they're
of
gonna
symmetry.
move across the channel.
Exactly. Oh, Kerrigan up on the hut here. Still, SMF will take him down. That's a good opening. MSL falls. Cajun will get 2 quick kills. And Device, he misses that one, but the grenade bouncing in. It's going to soften up a little bit here now. Just Freeze left. 1 on 3. And from 13-1, moving right into 14-1, it's going to be a near-perfect half. That's the last pictures we have here of Freeze burning to death. The second half, guys, is coming right up. Stay with us. All right, so I don't know what to say. We did warn that Dignitas is one of the strongest teams on Nuke in the world, but it's still always a little bit impressive when you see it like this, isn't it? Even though, like, the first 8 rounds were so close, weren't they? They were down to 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s.
Yeah, they were. I mean, and then it seems like unu.AiN, once they had lost that follow-up round in the 9th, that maybe the spirit went out of them. I don't know what happened there, but they just got broken. Because at that point, after that, Team Dignitas just seemed to be able to continuously win all the clutch situations, just no pressure. I mean, you're going into the pistol round of the second half, and Dignitas are sitting on practically map point already. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a lot to handle, isn't it? I'm just looking at Cajun here, just to try and see if we can... I thought he was going to flash his way into main, which is or into through hut. Very, very common flash to throw. So I just want to show you guys kind of how it works. You see some lines up on the actual wires that are in there, and he actually fails that one. It's supposed to go all the way in, but doesn't matter because they go for ramp instead. SMF, he gets the first kill, but he's going to fall back right afterwards, and they take over ramp at least.
Yeah, there is a Cillian already behind. He's in vents. He's going to get chased back into it, though. There's a smoke here. KGB elects to use that to block off the doors instead of the actual site. However, MSL, they have to watch the fence. They can't let their friends get picked off, but Freeze is going to get taken out. Kerrigan is there to take out MSL, and Device will find the Hound. He must have had a whistle. This is now...
Damn.
Dignitas. I mean, yeah, look at that. Just Dignitas. 15, potentially 16-1, unless unu.AiN can come up with something big here in the second round.
I don't know what to say. It's been a while in the ESL Pro League since we've seen. I don't think we have seen this kind of performance, in fact, before. Not in the winter season here. So I don't know what to say. It's pretty impressive. But then again, it is Dignitas, and it is Duke.
Yeah.
And they did get to start on the CT side. They did win the pistol round, and they won the follow-up pistol round. The result tend to be somewhat one-sided after that.
That's pretty much how it boils down. Kerrigan finds SMF at ramp. Great headshot there. Hunden's going to take a bit of a shoulder peek. He's going to get chased back. Spots the movement, though. He does know that there's quite a bit of Team Dignitas moving through this area. They're going to go down to that lower side, however, and there's already a man holding close.
C-set 75 on a Cillian. No one's checked this corner yet. He's going to pick a 1-2. Great move, but he can't get the Galil. It's so close. He just manages to touch it, and then he's essentially dead. Kerrigan could be going down here, but Hunden's going to fall. It's all on Freeze here. 1 on 3. And 16-1 is going to be the score for Team Dignitas. Decisive victory with Kerrigan, the newcomer, top fragging at 20 kills. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it on Nuke, apparently.
Yeah, just unreal. Their CT side is still as good as ever.